Hi guys, good morning. So I'm making this quick video to tell you about something that I think is really interesting, right? So if you're like me that you grew up in church or you grew up around the church environment and you just always had questions specifically about the book of Genesis, right? So questions about the creation story, questions about the fall of man, questions about this garden that is called Garden of Eden. I mean, why is there a talking serpent in this garden? What is actually going on here? If you felt like you just had to take all of that in and nobody really kind of gave you any reasonable explanation to what was going on there, and you just had to kind of like you know had to compensate and just had to, okay, what is so yeah. So if you fall into that category, I'm inviting you to watch chapter 30 this season. So we're exploring the book of Genesis. We're going chapter by chapter, and we are actually explaining what is actually going on in the book of Genesis. So it's called Triumph 30. I'll leave the link to the I'll leave the link to the video in the description. So we've had a number of episodes already. So you're going to have to do some backtracking because like each new video builds up on context from the previous one. So I'll drop the link to the first video, and then you're going to have to watch to where we are currently, right? So I think it's really going to bless you, and I think that you'll come to a point where you really just realize that God is not against you asking him questions. As a matter of fact, you don't need to suspend your logic or your reasoning, when engaging with God. At least not every time. For a lot of things, there are actually answers to them, right? I mean, he gave you a brain, so you get. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description. So please do want to check it out, and let's just grow. Bye guys. See you guys in my next video.